Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and I'm here with some penny black products, including this gorgeous elaborate stamp, and that's what I'm basing this card on. I wanted to use this stamp in the background, and I thought I'd make a really easy Christmas card. And when I was going through my stash, I was originally visualizing like gold and white, and I thought that'd be very posh. And then I came across my sticky bark. This is actual wood, and it's perfect for die cutting, and I just thought I have to do this in wood, and once I do this then I'll get that out of my brain and I might be able to go back and make the gold one I originally planned. So I've die cut both the deers in the wood cardstock, and this has a sticky back, so I just have to peel away the adhesive, the liner on the back of the die cut. And then I've also made a second die cut here out of some fun foam, and then I can just adhere this on top. I've done this a couple of ways before with the sticky back bark. I have actually used liquid glue on the back of it and then stuck it onto the die cut, and that seems to have worked well as well. This is quite an intricate die, so it does take me a little bit of fiddling to get it just right. And there's a little fawn in the set as well, and I did exactly the same thing, just took the adhesive backing off the wood cardstock and then adhering it down, and then they seem to hold really well to the fun foam just using the adhesive back. And because it's such an intricate die, I don't end up with glue everywhere. It's awesome. I find that it's much easier to adhere really fine die cut images directly onto the fun foam without removing the die cut from the fun foam first. So then I was in a bit of a quandary about what colour to stamp my background in, because I was going for gold, like I said, and now I'm not. Now I thought, oh, maybe a nice neutral colour would be good, and I have like a swatch book of my colours here, and I can just hold the images or colours or cards or whatever I'm doing up against the swatch book, and then I can work out what colour I want to use. And I thought this natural colour from MFT would look very regal, so I've gone for that. And I like to lay my big background stamps on their back on my work area, cover them with ink, and then I've got my card front here, and I know this isn't going to be quite big enough for an Australian size A6 card, so I'm making sure that I have the image to the top of the card, because that's the only bit I can't cut away. So what I can do then is just hold some scrap paper over top, and then I just use my roller to make sure I get nice even pressure, and there's that beautiful elaborate image. And I can just cut down each side and the base of the card so that I don't have any of those white edges showing. My sentiment, I'm going to white emboss a very simple sentiment. It's from the Holiday Snippets set. This one's getting a bashing from me this year. Perfect. It has like a million, probably not a million, but maybe 999,900. No, it has heaps of sentiments in the set. It's just gorgeous, and it's perfect just so that when you haven't really allowed for a sentiment on a project, you can actually use these little sentiments, you know, really easily, and they fit into lots of nice tight spaces on your card fronts. So I'm heat embossing that in white directly onto the sticky bark, and then I'm doing the same thing again. I'm actually going to stick this directly onto the fun foam. I just thought that would be easier than trying to use pop dots. I could have used pop dots. I just thought, because I'd heat embossed it, it didn't seem to warp, but you know, why not stick with what I was doing? And just use some scissors to cut that out. The eyes on the deer were looking a little bit weird to me, and I just thought I could, because they're an actual die cut hole within the die image, I've just used a marker on that's a rich cocoa, I think it's called, a memento marker, directly onto the card front behind where the hole of the eye is going to be. And just got some Tombow liquid adhesive to adhere the fun foam images down directly onto the front of the card. And that's I'm nearly there. It's a very easy card, like I said. Well, it was easy until it's the usual trick for me. Like with the sentiments, I don't know, do you ever have trouble trying to work out where you want your sentiment? Well, this is me on every card almost. Unless I plan a card around a sentiment, I move it around about 100 times. And I have edited some of that out, and I've also sped it up 4 times. I just thought I'd include that and let you know I struggle with placement sometimes. Anyway, this is my final choice. I decided to go with the top right and vertical, a little bit off the top, and that's my finished card. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.